They asked me a question and said, would you ever want to drive again? Do you want your license back? Do you ever want to drive again? And it's really me versus Mary Jane. And when I'm with Mary Jane, well, I'm driving. I'm on the road. I'm on the fast lane. They can never pull me over or ever slow me down. But my driver's license will only get me where I want to go, not where I have to go. When I need to learn. Now I'm coming on here and speaking to you because I just bumped into something which was really cool. I was trying to rebuild and explain how this house works. 4 this way, 3 this way, 4 this way, 4, 8, 12, 3, 6, 9. In roulette, this doesn't work. In roulette, it's 12 and 3. I have it as 4. But I repeat the center number, dividing it between the two sides. And the only way you're really allowed to go is 2 down and 1 up, or 1 up and 2 down. So how can we connect this to work? Do you see where number 2 is? 4 times the difference, 1.5 times the difference, 9 times the difference, 4 times the difference, 2 times the difference, 1.5 times the difference. 1 less and 1 less and 2 less than 9 and 3 less than 4 and 3 less than 1 and 1 more than 2. You think it's just foolish and fun that I'm having right now? On the contrary, I'm having loads of fun. So when I decided to just draw this, this became half. At the same time, the word so what? So we have to understand, so what does it mean, so what? WH, world heaven. Okay, what does it mean, world heaven? Because there's 2 worlds and 1 heaven. Okay, it becomes half. How do you mark half? You mark half as 12 because you can't put one over the other. You can't see it. They're actually beside each other. You have to bring each equation into its own thought. When you write 14, it's actually 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's 1/4 or 1 and 4, the first 4 of 5 before the thumb. Don't forget, one of the reasons you do this, 1 to 4, is because the 5th one is the reconnect, or it's the thumb part. TH, time, heaven, universal, medium, between the 2 sides. It ends with a B, the 2 sides. But 1/4 of something, or 2 p.m. in the afternoon, is the same thing as saying Venus is 1/4 of Neptune. So inside of Neptune is part of Venus coming through man. Man becomes the 4, Venus becomes the 2, because man is more whole than anything else. He's bits and pieces and parts of everything, but he's more himself and adds on with add-ons than anything else. So this is how that worked. And I'm assuming the grind of the world works this way. I'm not exactly sure how it is. See the way this works? You always have to go through your passage, because as you turn from this side of your DNA to this side of your DNA, how do we not mix it up? Well, we put a pole inside the center, and the pole gets a reflection off of this mirror going this way, or off of, it goes through here. See, when I went through here, it ended up on the left side. When I came through here, it's on your right side. Look, it's on the left side of that one, but it's on the right side of this one. So they turn and makes the 2 sides of the DNA non-moving, or just one energy belt to drag, just like our magnetism on this planet. Okay, so what I actually came here to show you is that by marking 14, okay, actually becomes 1/4 of this. Here is your 14. But 14 does not work like this. 1 is in 3. So you have to get this 3 to this 4 in order for this to count. 3, 5, 7, 4, or 5, 4, or 4, it's the same row. But 7 does not have to go here to get 3. 7 just goes here to get 10. 9, the next one here is 10. Next one here is 10. 0 equals 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. You get 4, 7, 7. And the next one is 13. 4, 7, 7, 4. And that's the Christ in time that you write right over here. 4, 7, 7, 4. 4, 7, 7, 4. We're going to try and made in Korea. Whoop. 4774 times the cycle of AC, which is 1 and 3, or 13 moons, because we have to run through our moons, equals to 62,062, 808, or the time period we're in right now, 29,029. Now this 62 is the Queen's hat over the Queen's hat. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 plus 6 is 14 equals to 62. But there's another way to get this 62. I do not remember what is the way, but I did get it. Now it's going to eat me up. Just bumped into this page, Grover Cleveland, Cleveland, Ohio, 22nd and 24th. Did you know the piano's center C from left to right becomes the X key? So center C is the X key. Roman numeral 10 is the X key. 6 plus 4, 6 times 4 equals to 24. The X key, X marks the spot. Is there anything else to do? Where did I get this 62,062? There's something big in my project in 3,000 videos and 250 books. Okay, you'll see, you'll be able to find this. We're going to need a team. We're going to be working for years. We're going to be old and gray and bald by that time. We might be in a free world. So where else am I? There was one other thing I wanted to mention to do with the things that are going on. So we notice what we can do with this. But this is also 840 minutes of 14 hours, bringing in Pluto, Neptune, and Mars. And automatically Uranus is involved. Why? Because it's 840, becomes 846. Oh my God, that's my nephew's address. I knew he'd come and connect. And his name, okay, is very peculiar. Anyways, simple things. If yellow and black is blue. If colors were flight, or in pearl. Cheese, violin, instruments versus the organs, the cat, and gorillas. The apostles, the rhymes, the riddles. The 12 days of Christmas. We have to take it, we have to bring everything back to categories. Get rid of the in-between categories and get to the basic value of what the word means in categories. Because in categories, we can start categorizing and finding values by the under-categorization inside its own domain. Let's say of organ, that would be that domain. But isn't this crazy? David and Goliath, cat and gorillas, cats and stories. Oh, I'm making it up. In Canada, the Poutine and the French, right? The Poutine and the French. Well, I want you to tell me what's going on in this world between the Poutine and the French. Raphael 72, 86, in the constellation of Pegasus. 7 times 2. 7 plus 2 is 23 plus 68, or plus 86. 86, 8, and 6 is 14 equals 5. 86, 68 equals 55. 55 times 55 equals 35 as 10 and 25. Now it's just numbers. Just let them go in your head and forget them. They will come back and tell you a story on another day when you least expect. This is how it works. Why? Because we are weak. And we're 1 week behind probably too. But we're weak. We're weak. I don't know which one. I don't know which one, but we are weak. Whatever we have inside of us is working, but it's weak. We can't understand, let alone what are we listening for. We all must be crazy. Thank you for watching this video.